take leadership to convince the other big leaders,
yes,
bigger than us, that strategic issues should be on the table in future APECs.
Absolutely. Look, any table where the US president has his knees under it, with the Chinese president and the Japanese, is a strategic body. That's what it is. It's gone nowhere much in 11 years. The last important thing it did was to get China's entry in the WTO sorted out at the New Zealand meeting of Apec. So, John Howard's the host this time. All of this is about the host's imagination and the host's courage. I mean, to take these guys on is not easy stuff, They want to flick you to one side. But this is what you look at Australian foreign policy. In my years with Gareth Evans, we set up, and Bob, Apec, the Apec leaders meeting, the ASEAN Regional Forum, the Cambodia Peace Accords, the Chemical Weapons Convention, and the Canberra Commission on the Elimination of Nuclear Weapons. I mean, we were really punching way above our weight. That's all gone under Howard and Downer. It doesn't happen. And we've got to get back to it.
Well, they would make their own arguments about that, but we're not going to have the time to go to it.
Yeah.
But you're also very critical tonight in your speech about America's dealings with Russia. Why?
Yeah. Well, they've lost Russia. Russia agreed magnanimously to break up the Union, the Soviet Union, and to allow a united Germany in NATO. Within half a dozen years, the Americans had NATO up to the western border of the Ukraine. Now they're thinking about...
And that was Clinton.
That was Clinton. Ill-advised by that Strobe Talbot, but it was Clinton. And now they're going to place anti-missile defences in the Czech Republic and other places. So the Russians have said, well, in that case, we will put our strategic nuclear bombers back onto mission. So last week, Putin has put strategic nuclear bombers back onto patrol in the Pacific, in the Atlantic, and in the Arctic. And as well as that, he's now talking about rebuilding another generation of nuclear bombers. Now, you've got to say to yourself, how did this happen? Are they all asleep in that White House? What are they doing?